The House is preparing to vote on legislation to improve how military personnel make the transition to civilian life, but one provision of that bill is sparking some concerns among veterans. One America's Neil McCabe has more.
Advocates for veteran education programs are sounding the alarm about a new limit on flight school training slipped into a larger bill that boosts the transition assistance program that service members must complete before their discharge and return to civilian life. Iraq War veteran Christopher Nywame told One American News the provision was put into the bill by a staffer on the Veterans Affairs Committee who was convinced that flight programs for veterans are a boondoggle.
A committee staff member, John Clark, is driven to end this program. He's been very open about that, and he has written and aided to slip this provision into the bill. I've worked with him for many years on many issues, and this is one issue that he is just obsessed with ending the opportunity for veterans.
One American News obtained an insider copy of the legislation that includes the new limits, a provision that is not part of the online text of the bill because it was put in at such a late date.
There was problems with the implementation of this benefit program where individual veterans that were not making satisfactory academic progress were allowed to continue and rack up GI Bill costs in aviation.
Nywame said congressmen were told that the program was out of control because veterans attending a public college for aviation do not have a spending cap. Part of the problem is that aviation programs require expensive aircraft, instrument simulators, and instructors with skills in extremely high demand, unlike a traditional liberal arts or engineering degree. As the Transition Assistance Program bill progressed through Congress, Nywame said veterans groups were tracking the threat to the aviation education opportunities because these graduates walk straight into well-paying private sector jobs. Groups such as the U.S. Army Warrant Officers Association, the Association of the United States Navy, the Vets First Program of the United Spinal Association, and the Retired Enlisted Association wrote letters to the committee making the case against these new restrictions.
Their opposition, their letters they submitted to the committee were hidden by this committee staffer who did not brief the members that voted on this bill, and inevitably, as it was slipped in, it is now going to the House floor under suspension on Tuesday, and these veterans groups are really stunned about that.
H.R. 5649 is set for a vote Tuesday under the suspension of the House rules, a procedure for non-controversial bills, such as naming a post office or sending congratulations to a championship high school baseball team, or in this case, improving opportunities for veterans. With this process, there are no amendments and only 40 minutes of debate, and the bill must pass with 2/3 of the members present. The question is whether the House Republican leadership will pull the bill to satisfy the objections of the veteran advocates, or will the House Republican leadership push the bill through with these new limits on aviation education for those who have served. Neil W. McCabe, One American News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.